So how soon do you call the executor after probate is filed? I love that question. Okay, so I want to tell you guys a little bit of a story. I worked with a gentleman in a California market who was personally going through probate, and this person, this agent, has a probate business, markets to prospects, does content on YouTube in the for probate, and does a pretty good job getting business in probate. And he called me and said, Bruce, I petitioned for probate yesterday, and today I got two phone calls from an agent and an investor asking about helping me with probate and asking me about the house. And he said, I'm worried because I only get my probate leads once a month. Once a month. And he said, I think I'm too late if I get my probate leads once a month. I think I'm going to be reaching out to them too late because my competition called me the day after. And I asked two questions. Question number one, and I'm gonna kind of pick on someone here, David Pinnell. So you're gonna answer this question for me as though you're the agent that I was coaching. Okay, so first question is, do you know what you're gonna do with the house yet? And guess what he said?
He doesn't.
He doesn't know what
No.
he's gonna do with the house yet. So what do you think he told the agent and the investor that called? I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Question number two that I asked him, what were the names of the people that called you today? And guess what
Doesn't
he
know.
said? I don't
Doesn't know.
know. Yeah. So if I call that petitioner in a month, do you think I've lost that business just because I don't call him for a month? No. He's got other things going on. Now, I would like to be the first person to have a conversation with you. I'd like it. It's not realistic. Just because somebody else has made a dial before I have, has theoretically offered a value before I have, doesn't mean that I'm out of the running. In this particular case, this has been at this point 5 or 6 months. They still don't know what they're going to do with the house. The agents have not followed up. Okay. They've not followed up. He's gotten some other letters, some other calls, but he's never heard from anyone more than twice between letters and phone calls. No one more than two times. Most people that have attempted one time. So I want you guys to know that if you're a little bit late to reach out to someone, let's say you've been a little bit gun shy on making a call or sending a letter or putting content out there, you've been like, man, I just don't really want to call someone that just lost someone. And then you look at your leads and the leads that you have are 4 months old. Those are still people that need assistance in many, 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 many cases because they're just dealing with life. They're dealing with the process. They're maybe just starting to realize that they're stuck in the mud, like Bill was talking about earlier. They still need help. Now, with that said, I'm not giving you guys permission to not reach out early. That's to say, if you don't reach out early, you're fine. Reach out now. 4, 5, 6 months, 12 months later, totally fine. It's not going to hurt anything. You will have lost some opportunities, but there's still plenty left. Um, if I can, I want to reach out the next day. Now, if I'm reaching out to you the day after you apply, what am I not doing? Hey, I see your husband died. Do you want to sell the house? I'm not doing that. Okay. Listen, one of the things I like to do is I like to reach out to those that are petitioning or applying for probate, offer some resources or guidance. I really don't want to sell anything. Have you ever been through probate before? No? Perfect. I'll tell you what, let me send you some resources that might help you speed up the process, maybe get through probate a little bit more affordably. Does that sound fair? Yeah. What's your address? I'm gonna send these tomorrow. Okay, and then I can shift the conversation to real estate if I want. But I'm offering resources. I'm not, especially early, I'm not saying, "Hey, let me make a commission. Let me make $100,000 by flipping the house you just inherited." And I'm not saying that. And I'm also not giving them any reason to interpret the purpose for my call in that way. So we can't have people that are grieving and have just lost someone a couple of weeks earlier interpreting our offer though negatively or poorly. So call and provide guidance, provide resources, and you'll be just fine. So I like to call the day after if I can get the leads that soon, but most of the time we don't get our leads until they're several weeks after they've applied. Anybody have any different way of looking at it from that? Anything different that you guys do if you do get on the phone? Um,
I
go
you'll
for
hear
it.
me.
Yep.
I wish it was perfect. Like you said, I think you said another call. It's just there's no right or way to do this. It's someone's gonna mail them, someone's gonna call them, someone's gonna push videos to them, someone's gonna email them. Just do some activity and try to grow your business to do all three of those four activities to the level that you could spend money on, and just try to stay in front of them because they may like you over somebody else. Most of the times I get called is because they like me and they like what I offer. You may have there's a lot of times I went into a house where I was the lowest person to make an offer on the house and I still got it. Or I explained to them why they shouldn't take an offer and I got it. It's just,
Hmm.
yeah, it's just not perfect. I haven't figured it out. I'm probably getting closer every day. Um, I mean, we're definitely going to have a lot of data points after about 6 months from today on mail because I'm tracking it really well, and I never really did that before. Um, it seems like right now, out of 22 people that contact us and did contracts with us, um, it's like 206 days right now is the data point, but it's only 22 people. Wait until I get to 100, and then we'll see
Hmm.
what is the average days that they reach out to you. And it's going to be around that fifth, fourth, 6 month. It always is. So, is your conversation different? It definitely is for me if the PR is out of state, out of the area, or if they're in the house. But if you're communicating, if you want a perfect conversation, think about where they are and what they need you to do. This is a little bit more than what you wanted, but if there's an arc in the conversation, right? The first call is like they don't need you. Okay. So send a helpful letter of what they may need. Uh, hey, I'm here to help you. I'm sorry for your loss. This is a success story of me helping somebody else in your same situation that another PR was out of the area. This is how we did it. Letter number two, 30 days later, another success story. Same letter type, same branding. And maybe we know that they contact us the fourth month. Maybe you only send a letter on the fourth month, but I'm already ahead of you in the letter because I've gotten three branding stories to them and helpful advice. Number four, I'm asking for them to call me so I can look at the property. Number five, I'm giving them a straight uh, cash offer letter.
Hmm.
Number six, I'm going back down the ladder to, hey, if you didn't like a cash offer, let's look at maybe remodeling it. Number seven, going back to advice and success stories, they don't call me. But number seven's moving into non-responsive now. That conversation. Hey, I haven't heard from you. I sent you 6 letters. Can you call me? Maybe that's the tone of that letter. You know, and then it gets into the success stories again. So that's kind of what I'm going in. Is there's an arc in the conversation of where they are and where you got to meet them. And if you could do that and you could honestly think about the conversation, if you were a PR and you had a realtor calling you or investor, what is that conversation you want to have?
Hmm. So, what is the need at the time that you put your message in front of them? That's really what I'm hearing out of this.
Yeah.
Do they, at the time that your message lands in front of them, either on YouTube, their attorney recommends you, they get a letter, they see a postcard, they get a phone call. It's one of the reasons why we want to put multiple connection attempts in front of people because we don't know what their experience is that day. Maybe
Yep.
that day there's absolutely no pain point, there's nothing they need, they're completely satisfied with where they are. Maybe the next day They're like, man, I really need to get this car out of my driveway that doesn't run. Well,
Yep.
we don't know what day that's going to come up. So if you're fortunate, or if you kind of get lucky, maybe that day you got a letter in their mailbox that said, "Hey, I help remove junk cars." All right, but
And
we don't know. We don't know
let's
where they
imagine they're
are.
getting letters like this, you know?
Yeah.
So let's imagine they have all these letters in front of them that they have to open.
Hmm.
I'm going to be 18 of these letters in that stack to them because
Not
I'm
in a day.
investing in that
Over time, right?
over time. So
Yeah.
if they save all these letters, there's 18 chances in a stack of 50 letters that they're going to open my letter. That's
Hmm.
what I'm hoping. That's what I'm banking on.
Yep. So, you guys should know, just to kind of put some context around this. David's very heavy in the mailbox, and I think it's also important to say when David says, "I'm just figuring it out." David has also had months where he's done um, 10 plus deals in a single month. So,
And
right,
then some
David?
zero. So
And some zero, correct.
yeah,
Yeah. So
right now we're at
figuring it
zero.
out.
Right now I haven't got a single call. Well, I got 4 calls yesterday, 3 to remove me from the list and 1 appointment.
Got it.
But it's low right
Okay.
now. It's like, wow, where are you at?
That's okay. Kind of runs a little bit, and we do figure things out. You don't figure things out if you don't try
Yeah.
and then make adjustments. That's the thing. Hey, are you a real estate agent or an investor looking for a way to find consistent and motivated sellers? I want to invite you to take a look at the probate and estate niche with a free class that I hold every week. It's called Probate Foundations, and you can sign up for free over at www.probatemastery.com. Let's jump back to the training.